What's up, Yugi nerds? It's your boy Reaper here, and I am joined with genuinely Smog. He is going to be deck profiling his Mutant deck. All right, bud, what you got for us today?
All right. So we'll start out for the monsters. 3 Ash Blossoms, the only hand trap I run. For the mutant stuff, I got ST46, probably the most important monster in the deck. When he's normal special summon, he adds a mutant spell trap card from your deck to your hand.
Nice.
And you can, the baby ones, I'll share the effect of it. You can tribute it and banish a card from your hand or field, and you summon one of the big guys from your deck depending on which card you banish. So monsters, you summon Beast right here. Spells is Mist, and traps is Arsenal, and I can go over those guys more in a second.
Sweet.
The other baby you run is MO5. He's the exact same as 46. He just adds a monster instead of a spell trap. Usually you want to summon or add another one of these guys.
Cool.
Back to the big guys, I run 1 Mist. So he can't be targeted with spell effects. When your opponent activates a trap card, you can banish 1 card from your hand or field, draw 2 cards. He's okay. And all the big ones share when they're destroyed, you get to add one of your mutants back from your banish zone back to your hand, so you can replenish some of your resources. Arsenal can't be targeted by trap cards, and his second effect is when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish 1 card from your hand or field and target 1 monster on the field and banish it. So it's a little bit of a spot removal. And I run 2 Beasts because he's probably the best. He can't be targeted by spell effects or monster effects, excuse me. And if your opponent activates a spell card, you can discard a card and negate and destroy it.
Nice.
And that's all the monsters I run. Move on to spells. I run 3 Pot of Extravagance. You hardly ever go into your extra deck with this deck, so drawing extra cards is always good.
Absolutely.
I got Called by the Grave because it's just a very good card. Disrupt hand traps and graveyard stuff. Emergency Teleport. The baby mutants are level 3 or lower psychic, so you can summon them off this. For the mutant cards, I run Mutant Fusion. It's kind of like Shadow Fusion. If your opponent activates a spell trap card during or any effect during your turn, you can fusion summon with your graveyard and deck. So that's pretty cool. And I only play it because you can summon Verte Anaconda and use it, but it comes up sometimes. And you got Mutant Evolution Lab, the field spell. This is usually the card you're going to search off your ST46 if you don't already have it. When you activate it, it has 3 effects. When you activate it, you can summon a level 4 lower mutant from your hand or banish zone. All your mutant cards gain attack equal to the number of mutant cards in your banish zone that share different names. And during your main phase, you can put a mutant monster from your hand onto the bottom of your deck and draw cards. So if you never want to draw your big dudes, so you always want to, if you have this, you always want to spin your big dudes to the bottom of your deck so you can summon them from the deck.
Nice. Nice mechanic, nice mechanic.
Alright, and about half of the deck is trap cards. So there can only be 1. All the mutants are different types except for the babies. The babies are all psychics, the rest are like Beast is a beast, Arsenal is a machine, Mist is a spellcaster. So this card never hurts you. I run 3 trap tricks because you're running a lot of normal spells in this deck, so you can search them out with that. I run Dynamiscus, that's a normal trap. You can discard a card to banish a monster on the field, and if you activate another trap, you can summon it, so you can do some link plays with it sometimes. Since we don't summon from an extra deck very much, I play Dogmatic of Punishment. Can send a extra deck monster to the graveyard up. Pop something with the same attack or less. You can't summon from your extra deck for like 2 turns after you activate it. So. And for the mutant traps, I run Mutant Cry. This is the another fusion spell, a trap fusion spell. You can only activate it during the main phase, which kind of sucks, so you can't activate it during the battle phase, which I wish you could, but it's okay. And I play 3 of these, but I only have 2 right now. Mutant Expansion. When you activate it, it's a continuous trap. When you activate it, you either add or summon one of your level 4 or lower mutant monsters. And it has a secondary effect of if one of your level 8 or higher mutant monsters would be destroyed, you can destroy this instead.
Nice. And you said a bit, like when we recorded that live duel, you substituted that last expansion for a torrential tribute.
Yeah, I just added a torrential tribute, so I don't want to play with proxies.
Just a random trap. Yeah, good staple trap.
All right, with extra deck, most of it doesn't matter because you're never going to any of this.
Pot of extravagance.
This one comes up. This is your Dogmatica card, Intis. So if you send Intis with Dogmatica Punishment, you actually pop 2 cards.
Yup.
Credit Plan's probably like the most thing you'll go into. You can link it into it to use one of your mutant fusion that I run. This is just more Dogmatica Punishment cards. The Mutant Fusions, Ultimus, this guy's really hard to summon because you have to use one of each of the big guys, which is obviously it's really hard to get off. So
yeah.
I don't think I've ever summoned that guy. This guy you actually will summon a lot.
Oh yeah,
Synthesis.
good old Synthesis.
This one only takes 2 mutant monsters with different attributes, and its effect is if it's targeted by a card effect, you can make it immune to that card effect, either monster spell or traps, for the whole turn. And if it's destroyed, you get one of your mutants back.
Nice.
And I just had some random link monsters: Masquerena, Unicorn, and Cross Sheep.
Cool.
Cross Sheep has some utility because it's a fusion deck, so. But yeah, I almost never go into it, so that's it.
Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you go check out Genuinely Smog. I will link his YouTube channel in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Bye!